welcome here to Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora. We are here at AAC Media Days, and I have the opportunity and the blessing and privilege of covering the Tulane Green Wave since the beginning of them coming to the American. I'm here with defensive lineman Patrick Jenkins, who made, I don't know, probably one of the most incredible plays we've seen in the American Athletic Conference right around the corner here at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium in Arlington, AT&T Stadium, to help win the Cotton Bowl over USC and Caleb Williams.
Thanks for having
Awesome time. Awesome having you, man.
Thanks for having me.
So how's I mean, are you still feeling the residuals of that play?
I kind of like try to put it past me and just, focus on this season. I try not to get caught up in all, the Cotton Bowl and everything. So I just try to, it was a good moment and everything, but now it's time to make some more big plays.
So like you said, you enjoy it, but then you let it go. Staying humble and staying hungry. How do you do that?
I feel like our coaches help us a lot with focusing on this upcoming season and just humbling us, making sure that we continue to work and not focusing on last year and not believing the hype and the fans and everybody else.
How do you keep the hype out of your head when the media in majority picked y'all to win this new look conference?
I feel like that's when leadership comes into part. Having a big leader, reminding everybody that last year is over. We got to look forward to the upcoming season that we have to work hard.
What was it about last season that you guys were able to put it all together? Because like you said, you have to let last season go and focus on this season, but you're building off of something. How did you get to where you got to last year?
I feel like the year before, when the season was we went 2-10, I feel like they went through a lot with Hurricane Ida and they went through a lot of trials. So I feel like the upcoming season, they just wanted to, put it all on the line. We put it all on the line and we came out victorious.
And when you look at, where things have been at with Tulane, Willie Fritz, I'll never forget this. When Tulane came into the American and we were at Newport, Rhode Island at the time for media days, I was told by somebody, they said, look at that guy over there. And they were pointing to Willie. They said, that man wins wherever he goes. Mark my words, he will win at Tulane. How do you go from 2-10 to winning the American Athletic Conference championship to winning the Cotton Bowl, one of the most storied bowl games in the history of college football?
Our coaches is amazing, man. So I transferred after the 2-10 season. So when I got there, I didn't feel like the team that just went 2-10.
Yeah,
I feel like the team that have just won the championship. Like that was the culture on the team. Like it didn't feel like that was a 2-10 team. So it just felt like the guy just won and everybody still was working hard. Like it was amazing.
Despite the team going, like you said, it didn't feel like a 2-10 team.
Yeah.
Coming off of a season like that, why would you transfer to Tulane? What was it about the message? What made you believe, hey, whatever happened before, this team is something that I want to be a part of?
I knew, so me and Coach Fritz was very close when he was recruiting out of high school. So I knew Tulane was always a winner, and I knew what all they had been through going to 2-10 season. As far as Hurricane Ida, I'm from New Orleans, so my family went through Hurricane Ida too. So I know how that plays a part. And then having to go play a lot of football games, I know how that plays a part. So I just believe in Coach Fritz in the program.
You talk about Hurricane Ida. I was part of Hurricane Katrina's relief. So down at a hurricane, it was 8 months after Katrina hit, May 2006. And I did Operation Helping Hands and went to meet the people of New Orleans and try to help them. I can honestly tell you 17 years ago it was, which is crazy to believe. I still think about New Orleans because of the way that people treated us when we came to help them. They were helping us. And I will always be moved by the spirit of New Orleans.
Yeah.
Something special about it, right?
Yeah, it's an amazing city, man. Amazing.
How would you describe growing up there?
I feel like growing up there is amazing, man. The food is the biggest thing, The festivals, you got Mardi Gras and all of the festivals and everything. But I feel like growing up there is very good and fun. Sports, football is a big sport in the city. So, you got high school football in New Orleans is amazing. I feel like people don't, look at New Orleans high school football like they kind of look at Texas, Florida, Georgia. But I feel like Louisiana high school football is very put in that conversation too.
Absolutely. And we're going to play something called Rapid Fire with Patrick Jenkins now,
Okay.
defensive lineman of Tulane. So you can ask me any 3 questions in the world. I can ask you any 3. You go first.
What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? Well, I've been asked this question a lot, but I'm going to come down to New Orleans. I love crawfish. Love crawfish. And what I did the first time, one time I came down to New Orleans, is I got a slice of pizza, I got a plate of crawfish, I opened up the crawfish and put it on my
I
pizza.
never did that. I never did that.
Never?
I
Yeah.
never did
Well,
that.
you know what? The pizza didn't taste that good. The crawfish was great. So I thought if I put the crawfish on the pizza, I could make it better. And it made it pretty better. You know, I was like, there's something about crawfish and there's something about seafood and about Louisiana. And I also learned that there's two types of gumbo. There's like the red and then there's the brown.
I never had red gumbo.
Yeah, somebody made it with like a red sauce. It was a little bit different. So
No, I never tried.
no,
that.
I've had some good food down there. Well, I got to bring it back to you. What's your favorite food in New Orleans?
All right. I'm gonna go with gumbo.
Gumbo?
baby.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. What's your next one for me?
All right. Who is your favorite college football team?
Oh man. Well, I was born and raised in Syracuse, so the Syracuse Orange will always, be near and dear to my heart. But I will say this because I can. It's my show and I can do what I want. I was cheering for Tulane against USC, and I was one of the few people in the country that believed you guys would win. And when you won, Commissioner Mike Oresco came over and saw me, gave each other a big hug, thought it was fantastic. Couldn't be more proud of you guys. And I came into locker room after that, just remember going around, and professionally, I was excited to do the job. Personally, I was excited for Tulane and the American. So yeah, I was cheering for y'all in the Cotton Bowl. Do it again. Let's run it back. All right, Patrick. Favorite play that you've made of all time?
All right. All right. All right. Most people would think I was in the Cotton Bowl.
Yeah.
But it was the sack I got in the AAC championship game.
Okay.
UCF. I say it was one of my favorite plays because the sack, I almost looked like I got him by like his t-shirt under his jersey. I have a picture of it. The t-shirt was ripping as he was falling, so it was like I almost had it, but like it was like a hard fought sack. Like I wanted to get that sack real bad. So I think that was one of the greatest moments.
All right. Well, and it helped lead you to the Cotton Bowl, so
Yeah.
that's a good thing. All right, what's your last one for me, Patrick?
Your favorite year of college football? Like, what was the best year of college football to watch?
Best year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I asked a different one?
Yeah, you can ask a different one.
All right. Your favorite college football player to watch
Favorite college football player to watch?
in person?
Man, that's, you know what? I loved watching Lamar Jackson.
That's good.
I loved watching Lamar. Covered him at Louisville and continue to cover him in the NFL. I probably have to say Lamar's special. And Eric Dungy of Syracuse, I'd say that too. All right, Patrick. Who's your favorite college football player right now besides yourself?
Besides myself right now? Dang. That's a good question. Let me see.
Michael Pratt. Who do you want to pick?
Michael Pratt. I'm gonna go Michael Pratt.
Michael
I
Pratt.
gotta go Michael Pratt.
Now, when I bumped into you guys last night, were you wearing the Venom shirt?
That was me. That was
Okay, I was gonna say I thought it was you. So this is kind of like a bonus question. Are you a Venom fan? You a Marvel fan?
Marvel.
Okay,
I love Marvel.
because I love Venom.
Yeah.
Venom is my favorite anti-hero. Like if I could make a movie, I would make a Spider-Man movie, and I will someday.
I love
We're gonna shake on that. I'm gonna do my best to work on that thing and make that happen.
Yes, sir.
But Venom is one of my favorite characters of all time. So when I saw that last night, I was like, you know what? That guy's okay.
Yeah.
He's all right in my book. So
Yeah,
you
I
see the
love
watch? I have the Punisher watch. Right?
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, so we got the Punisher watch here.
Wow.
And yesterday I wore the gauntlet with the 6 Infinity Stone watch.
Wow.
Yeah.
You watching Secret Invasion?
I am watching Secret Invasion.
What episode are you on?
So what's today? Today's Tuesday.
It drops
So,
tomorrow.
so there's one more tomorrow.
That's-
Yeah, so I have seen all of them up until now.
Yeah.
Have you seen them all till now?
All of them.
I don't know why people are saying they don't like it.
Man, I feel like it's one of the best Marvel series.
I honestly think it's one of the best setups that they've done in a long time for whatever's coming.
Yeah.
And I love Samuel L.
Oh,
Jackson.
he's doing a good job.
He's doing a heck of a job. I knew he was faking the whole time.
What you mean?
When he got up and he was like limping and they're like, you're old, you're a has-been, you can't handle yourself.
Yeah.
I know that he's got it down.
Brody been the scroll. It's like, man.
I want to know how long though.
They say since the start of Phase 4. So like I'm gonna say it, after the Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay, all right.
So I think that you know how in the show they have like the little machine where all the people at. I think he's in there. Like this.
Oh, you think? Yeah, you
I
see.
think he's there.
Yeah, I can't. I'm pissed off about that with Rhodey, but it's got to be after Tony Stark died. It can't be before.
It can't be because remember he got hurt in Iron Man 1.
And that would have
he
shown
was
him.
great,
Yeah. But no, I love that you mentioned that because I feel like I'm loving the show, and then I'm hearing, oh, critics don't like it. Critics think this. I'm like,
That's life.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something.
Yeah.
Everybody in top doing
whenever something's good, there's a lot of haters.
Yeah.
So Secret Invasion's good.
Amazing.
I'm very
You
excited.
watch all the other ones too, like WandaVision.
I watch them all. I love Moon Knight. I love
Moon Knight was good.
I love Moon
I
Knight.
feel like
I like the character. So
Loki was. I feel like Loki and Secret Invasion is top 2 for me.
is Miss Minutes? Is she a real entity, or do you think she's Mephisto, like the devil in Marvel? Who do you think she is?
No.
Because that's a weird,
Yeah.
and it's like, can they see her? Can they not? Like, what is she? It's kind of a weird situation.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll find out soon, though.
I don't like they got 6 episodes. That's not enough episodes.
No, it's
Gee,
no, because once we got to 5, I'm like, there's no way that this is enough.
I need 10 episodes.
Yeah.
I need 10.
I looked up the thing and I'm like, please don't tell me it's 6 and it's 6.
Then you saw how they made the episode shorter.
Well, yeah, they're like what, 40 minutes now?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
first episode like an hour.
Yeah, I know. I know. So Patrick Jenkins and I, we like your show, Marble, but we got some beef with the episodes and the time of the episodes. So you got to give us something coming up here. Patrick Jenkins, appreciate you. Here on Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, Tulane Green Wave, AAC. We appreciate you being here.